lost a lot of the files. Hello everyone, my name is Drift, or Tyler, or whatever the hell you want to call me. This is episode 8 of Corecraft, Season 1, on the Java Edition. As you can see, I am sitting here at our witch farm. I actually did some AFKing earlier today, and I did get kicked. And, of course, I already checked it. Seems like we have a visitor. Yeah, so this is my witch farm. It actually runs pretty well. It gets me everything I need. Excuse me. Anyway, we got a large amount of things today. In fact, I'm actually going to show you. This chest was almost full anyway, so it really doesn't matter too much. We got this chest. We got this chest. That chest. And a little bit there. So I'm going to go ahead and compile everything, at least the stuff that I need. And I'll show you what I got, which is also literally just glowstone and gunpowder. Alright everyone, I gathered all of the things that I want, which are 3 things. Which would be glass bottles, gunpowder, and some glowstone. Now keep in mind, this is overnight and also while I'm at school, so that's probably somewhere around 18 hours, I would say. Which actually isn't too bad. I mean, first of all, this is a lot of gunpowder, and I'm thinking, considering we get this much gunpowder, maybe we sell fireworks, because that could be a great business. The only downside to that is that I know there's a lot of people that do have creeper farms, so it might not be the best business, but it's still a good one. And of course, this glowstone is going to go straight towards the nether tunnels. In fact, we might actually work on it this episode, considering how much we have. And obviously, we all know what this is for, our honey farm. I'm just going to kind of leave that there, because I don't need it right this second. But who knows, we might use it eventually. And I'm sure we will. We are cruising in over the shopping district, and as you can see, it looks so much better because on stream, we decided to go ahead and flatten out the shopping district, get rid of the old shops, and just make it look a lot nicer. Of course, I kept the 2 shops that are actually in existence. I mean, of course, there's that thing, but we don't know too much about it yet, and that was actually created after I was done here. But you may or may not notice that there is now a pathway here that I started. On stream, you probably would have seen the design, but if you haven't already, you will see it on the screen right now, and of course, you'll see it later in the episode. Yeah, we gotta do a time lapse. Let's work on our pathways in the shopping district. are flying over the shopping district, and as you can see, we got a ton of progress done on the pathways here. As you can see, we decided to go with a mainly andesite pathway. We got polished andesite and we got regular andesite. If you're wondering why there's no borders, it's because of Vanilla Tweaks resource pack. We also went for some pretty simple streetlights here. Nothing too crazy, but it's just enough to where there's enough detail and stuff like that. And of course, it's wide enough to the point where it actually makes it worth it to make this path in the first place. And of course, we'll expand the pathway if the need be when more shops arrive. But we are almost 8 weeks into the server, and I'm genuinely surprised there hasn't been more shops. People keep saying they're going to, but it never happens. So if you're watching this video and you're a member here on the server, build a shop already. There's so many things that people need that they just don't talk about. So if you think there's even the slightest need for something, make the shop. I mean, really, you're not spending diamonds on property, so you're not going to lose any money. And worst case scenario, if the shop doesn't work out, you have a bunch of stuff you can use for yourself. So that's kind of it for the shopping district today. Nothing too crazy. Hopefully we can come back, do some landscaping, because I actually want to add custom trees here. And I think I'll do that when I build my shop, which I actually have 2 ideas for shop. One is an iron shop, once I can get the iron farm working. And another one is a little secret shop that I won't talk about for quite a while until it's ready to go. But I actually do want to go ahead and work on our base yet again. There's just a few more things I want to add to at least the interior of the base. And the one thing I want to do today is fix the roof. It's because inside the base, it's very flat. As you guys can see, the roof is very flat. So I want to kind of add more of an arch. And I think it would add a lot more atmosphere into this building. So I'm going to come up with some designs. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it just yet, but hopefully we can find something that we like. Alright guys, this is the arch I've created here. The more I look at it, the more I actually want to push these back a block and have it be 2 blocks here and then 2 blocks here at the bottom. So I'll go ahead and do that in just a second. But honestly though, I think it looks really, really nice. I think I did a really good job with this arch, considering the limited space that I had here. I'm going to go ahead and build the other arches with just the logs. And then we're going to fill in the middle with stairs, and I'll actually show you how I do that. Guys, I'm not even done yet, and you can already tell just the significant difference roofs actually make. I'm going to keep working on this, add some tweaks, fix some things up, and yeah, so far, so good. So I believe we have finished the storage room section of the base. I also got rid of the armor stand in the middle, and I moved it to the back with a different pose. And of course, the sign is still there as usual. I also changed out the soul lanterns just for regular lanterns, and I kind of had an arch in the middle here. You can see this one is higher than the others just by 1 block, and I thought it was something that would look cool, and plus this one was kind of in the way because, you know, you got everything right here in front of you. But I really, really love the arch. I love the color palette of it. Obviously, I wish there was a little bit more space, so, you know, I could build a more circular arch, but hey, it's all good and dandy. Overall, though, I think the storage room just feels so much nicer. You know, it feels so much more atmospheric and feels like a place I actually want to be instead of a cramped box, you know? So I think we're done, at least for the storage room. I want to do it for the hallways and all the other rooms as well. So it's going to take some time, but I'll probably do that off camera and just show you guys when I'm done because I don't think you guys want to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do that right now. Alright guys, it's currently 2 days later. I've been doing a ton of AFKing at the witch farm. And this is only some of the stuff I have. I have gotten an insane amount of gunpowder as well. Over 2 double chests filled with gunpowder. I've been AFKing for like 2 nights at this point. But first, let's go over here. Look at all this redstone I got. Pretty much all of the redstone blocks are from the witch farm. Next, we got glass bottles. Some glass bottles. Some glass bottles. Some glass bottles. A ton of glowstone for the nether tunnel. Some glass bottles and some bones. For some reason, the witch farm actually gives out bones. I have no idea why, but I won't complain about it. It's really good. So, I think it's time we take advantage of the fact that we now have a ton of glass bottles. And let's go head over to the bee farm and fill up the bee farm with some glass bottles. Now, I believe we do have some glass bottles here already. Yeah, we got a little bit here. So, of course, we're going to go ahead and load this thing up with just a ton of glass bottles. Awesome, so all of the glass bottles have been used. And all our shulker boxes are now empty. Now, of course, we have this little bit extra, but I'm way too lazy to actually go ahead and, distribute these. So I put 10 stacks of glass bottles in each and every single chest. Only the ones with the bees, of course. And they are slowly filling up over time. And if we ever need honey, we can always come here and get it when we need it. But of course, we don't need honey, like, at all right now. So we'll just go ahead, get out of here. Take this ender chest, because, we always have an ender chest on us, so it's not something we just need sitting here. And of course, we can go right back to the base and keep working on the would work, but this unnamed person has found a design that apparently works. So, we'll meet up with them, we'll test it out, and if it works, we'll get ourselves some warp wood and start working on the tunnel. If it doesn't work, we'll find a different design, and in the meantime, I'll place as much glowstone and cyan carpet as I can. Why, hello there.
Okay, do you have rockets on you?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do.
Okay, ready? Follow me. Ready? Boom. I will not have enough to. Why is there a cross up there?
I don't know. I think
I
Nick just put it there.
I took down the grass one, and then someone put down a beehive. Right here would be perfect to start, because like it's right on the outskirts of your base, but it's not noticeable past your mountain.
What if we put it inside my mountain?
Exactly.
All I need is the wraiths and to see how easy it is.
It should be pretty easy. I mean, it was made on this dude's Minecraft like survival world, so it was all he took like created.
And also, how does it work?
He uses both TNT and moving the block itself.
I see.
Let me just guys download it and I'll DM it to you.
Alright, everyone, I have built the farm. As you can see, it's kind of done. Like, all the base parts are done. So, it should function. But obviously, there's a collection system that we need to do, and maybe some improvements to reduce the amount of warped fungus that is created when we spawn in the trees. So I'll briefly explain how this thing works. Essentially, this is our bone meal part here. There's two dispensers. One dispenses the actual block here to create mushrooms, and this one will bone meal the mushrooms. Now this will be a hopper cluck that will kind of move these two pistons to destroy everything here, like if it's like the nether grass or whatever. And it'll also send a signal through, and it will power all these pistons whenever there is something, like whenever there's a block here. And all we need to do is pop in, I guess, a slime ball. So these two will constantly be moving. And of course, all we have to do is flip our switch. It seems to be working just fine. And all we gotta do is hold left click, and eventually there should be some trees starting to come in. Please? Please? I've noticed that once there's one tree, they start to go a lot faster. Yep. I wonder why the top ones aren't moving. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to diagnose our little issue here, because I have no idea what's going on. And I must figure out why it isn't working. I believe I found the issue, is that there was no redstone torch in that spot, and I believe that did the trick, guys. Believe that did the trick. So let's go ahead and activate everything and see if it worked. Go ahead and just place this here, I guess. Rotten flesh, I guess, or something. I don't know. Theoretically, it should be working. All we gotta do is hold right click. It won't bone meal. Because I'm not seeing any of this bone meal being used. Is it because of the fact that we have... Okay. I think it's because of all these warped stuff. Okay. Let's go back into the test world. I'm gonna figure this out, see what blocks I can use to put around this, and fix the issue. Alright everyone, after about an hour, I got about 8 stacks of wood, which isn't too bad. I did have to refill a few times because we run out of bone meal so fast. But overall, the farm definitely works. And I'm glad that it does work and it gives decent rates. So I'm going to hook up hoppers and stuff like that. I'm going to work on, piston proofing everything. Maybe mob proofing too, but we don't really need to do that. But anyways, I think we are good. I'm going to do some AFKing later here tonight because, well, we need to if we want to work on the nether tunnel tomorrow, which I definitely do. But these guys don't want me to do that. Hello, everyone. You might be wondering, why so short into the video am I already starting to have a talk like this? Well, fun fact, I lost a lot of the files to this video. And the reason why is pretty stupid. And let me tell you, it's completely my fault. So I ordered a new hard drive because I only had an SSD, which was 1 terabyte, and I only had about 100 gigabytes left on that SSD. So I ordered a new hard drive, it came in, it works fine, right? Inside of OBS, I decided to set the destination folder to videos on the hard drive. Well, fun fact. Videos on the hard drive don't exist. That folder doesn't exist. Essentially meaning those videos don't exist. And I did a lot. I did quite a bit of work that I recorded the day after I got my hard drive. There was a lot of work. Of course, I'll show you guys that, but I wish I could do it with you guys, you know? You know how we normally would with like a time lapse or something. But hey, I think it's fine. We'll work past it. If the video's too short, that's fine, but guess what? There will be another video out along with this one, so it won't be too big of a deal. But without further ado, I'll show you guys what I did while everything got corrupted, I guess, or just didn't exist, I don't know. And of course, you guys saw me AFK at the Witch Farmer lot. At least you've heard about me talking about it, I think. I don't know. I might have. But there was a reason why I was there. I was getting glowstone. I'll show you guys why I was grabbing that glowstone. You might already know, but here you go. I was working on the nether tunnel. As you guys can see here, I got an amazing amount of progress done here. Essentially, I've kind of stopped for now because I don't have any warped warts. And also, I don't have any motivation to keep doing it because I don't have a reason to. But of course, this will be expanded over time. So I just kind of want to do one section at a time, like finish this completely up and then work on this section over here. And then after that, I'll start working on the smaller tunnels that go to like the shopping district, community area, all that fun stuff, because I don't think anybody else will. And I mean, I love building nether tunnels. They're awesome. So much fun. But this will probably be more of a live stream project like usual because, I like to work on a project just like once or twice in a video and then like kind of do it on streams after that. I had no idea we had all of that, but I guess we do, so I will not complain. Now, a lot of the members have seen this announcement, but I don't think any viewers have actually seen it. Well, fun fact. The Caves and Cliffs update is supposed to come out during mid-2021. Essentially, that means the summer. And let me tell you, it is currently March, or almost March, I should say. So that means we are just a few months away. Now, a lot of people think that mid-2021 is like tomorrow. It's not. It's not tomorrow. We still have maybe like 3 months. Okay, 3 whole months. So this season isn't over. Most people would think, oh yeah, the season's already over. But it's not. We still have a bunch of time to work on things. Still got a bunch of time to do all the stuff we want. And still a bunch of time to do the storylines that people have been trying to create. Well, guess what? It's not the end of the season. Simple as that. So don't lose hope in any of your projects. Keep working on them because it is nowhere close to the end of the season. And of course, I'm going to start planning things for the end of the season early, just so I can get people's opinion on them, and so I don't have to do it last minute. And also another thing with the end of the season, in Season 2, there will be new members joining in. So far, we have 1 new member coming in, and of course, all new members are going to be YouTubers, which is going to be awesome. Season 2 will be much better than Season 1. There will be a lot more data packs. There's a few of them that I'm thinking about adding. But that's pretty much it for the whole Season 1, Season 2 type of thing. So yeah, no need to worry about when the season's going to end. You have plenty of time to do the things you want. But of course, this wraps up the episode here today because we are on a time crunch. It is currently 2 p.m. on Saturday, therefore meaning I only have a certain amount of hours to edit and everything. So, of course, I hope you guys have a great day, great Sunday. Make sure you guys go join the stream right after this video. And also, there will be 2 new videos coming out. There will be another member video that helps explain for new members what we're all about. And of course, there's a channel trailer that will just be on the channel. You can watch that if you want. It's already on my TikTok, actually, if you want to go check that out right now. If it's not up by now, but it should be up by now. And of course, if you haven't checked out my TikTok, please do. I'm going to start putting more effort into that because I have not been posting lately, and I really should. And of course, go ahead, check out all my links in the description because why not? And make sure you guys, subscribe if you haven't already, liked if you liked, dislike if you didn't. And of course, leave a comment if you have any criticism, constructive criticism that is, or any thoughts on the video just in general. But that is it for today, so I will be seeing you guys in the next episode of Corecraft Season 7. Season 1. I'm an idiot.